Audi Aicon. This astounding conceptual unmanned electric vehicle was unveiled at the 2017 International Motor Show in Frankfurt. First of all, it has no control system whatsoever. There's no steering wheel or pedals. That's because the Audi Aicon can boast of having the highest 5th level of driving automation. Another interesting feature is the unique lithium battery that provides a range of up to 800 kilometers. When this concept car was introduced, it was almost record-breaking. According to the designers, in the future all vehicles will be part of a common transportation infrastructure, which can make the traffic flow smoother because the vehicles don't accelerate and brake all the time. This means that you'll move from place to place faster. Even at a speed of 130 km per hour, the chance of an accident is minimal. That's why there's no seatbelt at all. For more convenience, the passenger seats are equipped with swivel mechanisms. If desired, front row passengers can turn around to face the rear row passengers. There are 2 luggage compartments too, in the front and in the back. They have a total capacity of 600 litres. Speaking of high-tech features, there's a personal assistant that recognises the owner and the passengers. It remembers the settings of the seats, the climate and the entertainment systems, and adjusts them all independently. The advanced touchscreen displays allow you to control the menu items with your eyes as well. Lexus LF-30. A few years ago, experts at the Japanese company Lexus faced a challenge. They needed to show the world the brand's view on what the electric cars of the future will be like. We must say that the engineers did a great job, producing an amazing concept car, the Lexus LF-30. Everything in this car, from the outlines to the interior, implements the most daring ideas and turns dreams into reality. There is no engine in the usual sense of the word. Instead, each wheel has its own electric motor. The absence of an engine under the hood allowed designers to experiment with the front of the car and the grille. The diamond-shaped headlights and aerodynamic air intakes catch your eye the moment you see the vehicle. The transparency of the side windows is also adjustable. All controls are located at one point on the steering controller. The projection display is also located here. There is a gesture recognition system too. Also available is an augmented reality system that shows information about the vehicle's status. And probably the most important feature of the Lexus LF-30 is the autonomous driving mode, because it will be essential in the future. Moreover, the color of the front part of the car, as well as the luminescent parts of the design, indicate whether a person or the autopilot is driving. Citroen 1919 Concept. Last year, the French company Citroen celebrated its 100th anniversary. The 1919 Concept electric car was produced to mark this occasion. The designers state that it recreates a lounge experience on wheels. Every detail of it is aimed at increasing the comfort and the safety of the passengers. The smart suspension system ensures that you don't feel any vibrations, even when driving on rough terrain. The system also eliminates tilting and swaying. The autonomous driving technology allows you to relax and not think about traffic rules. A personal assistant will talk to the passengers and entertain them. It also monitors traffic jams independently and indicates the best moment to depart. The driver's seat has a lot of settings and a speaker in the headrest. The passenger seat is made in the form of a chaise longue chair and has a retractable leg support. The rear seats are basically a full-size, soft and comfortable sofa. It's noteworthy that each passenger has its own sound zone. This means that everyone can listen to or watch their own content without disturbing others. The drive range is 800 kilometers, and the maximum speed is 200 kilometers per hour. BMW Vision M Next. This vehicle was created to show you how digital technology can make your driving experience more vivid and emotional. According to the philosophy of this concept car, the driver's comfort is the most important thing, so the vehicle meets all of their needs and desires. The Boost Pod module supports the user during the journey and provides the necessary information about the road and the surroundings in a matter of seconds. This means that the driver only has to focus on driving. Interestingly, the exterior design is not the result of teamwork. There was a competition between BMW designers. The best design was finally adopted. It took 18 months to turn the Vision M Next from an idea into a real prototype. Volkswagen ID Buggy. It's time to find out what beach cars will look like in the near future. The ID Buggy from Volkswagen is a great example. This car is based on the MEB platform. This means that the car has a modular design. If necessary, the body can be separated from the wheelbase. According to the developers, this feature will provide drivers with more opportunities. Instead of buying a bunch of cars, you can just change the body. The power unit is a 204 horsepower electric motor mounted on the rear axle. If you want to get a car with all-wheel drive, the design can be complemented with an additional front motor. The range of the ID Buggy is not very impressive, only 250 kilometers. The top speed is 160 kilometers per hour. Despite the fact that the model is just a concept, a limited edition will be produced. The Koenigsegg Jesko. The next model we're going to talk about shows what sports cars will all be like in the future. The Jesko from Koenigsegg made its debut last year at the Geneva Motor Show. This is an amazing car with an upgraded 5-litre twin-turbocharged V8 engine. When you ride on gasoline, it delivers 1280 horsepower. If you replace it with E85 biofuel, the capacity increases to a mind-blowing 1600 horsepower. There is no information on the top speed, but experts assume that the engineers have set an extremely ambitious goal for themselves, no less than 480 km per hour. Other features include improved aerodynamics, a 4-wheel steering, and a revolutionary 9-speed multi-clutch transmission. The amazing thing about its design is that the gears don't have to be shifted in order, as you can just skip over them. The Nissan IDS Concept. We have reached the last car on our list. This is another concept vehicle, this time by Nissan. The specialists of the Japanese brand also wanted to show us their plans for the future, and it's obviously electric self-driving vehicles with zero emissions. The main feature of IDS is its ability to imitate the driving style of its owner. The car speeds up, brakes, and makes turns just like its owner, so they won't feel any difference from their own driving style and will be as comfortable as possible. In the manual mode, you don't have to worry about safety. The smart system continues to control the ride and can help the driver in case of emergency. The car's AI becomes a companion. It's able to tell you about both the road conditions and your plans. Special attention should be paid to the cabin and the piloted drive mode. When activated, there's more free space as the steering wheel is hidden. The seats can also be turned inwards to talk with the other passengers without being distracted by the road.